Good afternoon and welcome to Radio Row at Super Bowl 57. I'm Kayla Brett. I'm here with Roy Kessel, Bob Parsons, talking about GoDaddy, PXG golf. Guys, you know I am not a golfer, so on this one, over to Roy.
Bob, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. We're so excited to have you with us at Radio Row for Super Bowl 57. We know this is really an exciting week for PXG. PXG has the top of the line equipment, and now you've added a ball to the mix. So tell us why you decided to come out with a PXG ball, because that's a huge undertaking to come through the research and development and have a ball and go and compete with the likes of
Well, you know,
TaylorMade,
it is.
Titleist.
And in 2013, I had some guys ask me in the media if I was going to do a ball, and I said, no, I don't think I would. I will. And so they reminded me yesterday, they said, didn't you tell us you would never do a ball? And I said, yeah. And I also said I'd never get married. Right. But I did. And that kind of worked out pretty good. So, so here's the ball, and the ball looks like this is going to be a star.
So tell us a little bit about the ball. Obviously, you walk into a place like Dick's or Golf Galaxy or anywhere else, there's shelves and shelves and shelves of balls, all different types and styles. What makes the PXG ball special?
Well, first you can only get the PXG ball from us, either online or at one of our now 21 stores. And then we have a bunch of fitting centers to boot. But, most golfers have to decide if they want a distance ball or a spin ball. Ours is both. We call it the one ball that does it all. And the thing goes at a distance, goes forever. And around the green, most guys figure when they hit it that they hit it that far, it's not going to check up. This thing checks up right with anybody's ball. And we have the measurements on our website, how it compares with Titleist, Pro V1, and Pro V1X. And I'm going to tell you, quite often we beat them. And the other area where it's good is in accuracy. It is the most accurate ball for sale. And, it's better than any other premium ball in that respect. In the other area, Titleist moved their price of their ball to $54.99. This price is not an introductory price; it's the price $39.99. And to boot, if you served in the military, you law enforcement, you firefighter, or an EMT, you get another $5 off.
Okay, so I'm gonna butt in right there. That's awesome. I'm all about quality and value. Sounds like that's the product you created. You said something interesting to me, and that was if you were in the military or a police officer or a firefighter, you'd get $5 off. I know you have a great military story. You fought in Vietnam, correct?
I did.
You got a Purple Heart, correct?
I did.
Can I ask, and I know this is personal, do you mind sharing that story?
Yeah, no, not at all. I was with the rifle company in Quang Nam. One night I was walking on the point team. I was walking second, and there was a trap. It was pitch dark, going through a village. There was a hand grenade, Chinese hand grenade on a tripwire. The point man missed it, real high stepping guy, and I went right through. I triggered it, and this thing blew to. Well, I mean, it's. I remember it like it happened 10 minutes ago. So it tore up my legs pretty good. Tore up my left elbow. I actually see my elbow bone outside of my arm, which was something good. But I knew I was okay. And then I tell you, since this thing blew up almost between my legs, I reached down and checked to see if I'd ever have kids again, and I was fine there. So thank God.
Thank God. Amen. That's the answer. Thank God, right?
Yeah.
One more question for you, because I know you guys are going to talk about golf, and I'm just going to put this in. I'm a football, basketball, hockey girl. Who's your favorite football team?
The Baltimore Ravens.
That's what I'm talking about. Not quite the Green Bay Packers, but they're all right.
There you go.
Why the Ravens, Bob?
I'm from Baltimore.
I love
How
it.
can I bet against my hometown and not be their biggest fan?
So we're blessed. Sports Philanthropy Network is blessed to partner with a couple of the Ravens, Tavon Mason, Roy. Give me another one. Matt Lawrence.
Matt Stover.
Matt Lawrence. You know what I like about the Ravens is that little boy. What was his name? Bo Gabba.
Who?
Bo Gabba, the little boy with cancer that the Ravens really took care of. That's a great team, a great community.
Well, these guys have a great heart. I mean, some of my dear friends are Jonathan Ogden, who is probably, arguably the best blindside tackle that ever played the game. And he's a giant of a man in many ways. He's got a heart of gold, and I love him like a brother.
I love it. And the funny thing about all those guys, unlike me, they all like to golf.
They do. And
it's amazing. I mean, I think one of the things that we love, you come here for the week and you hear about all of the charitable work that's going on around the country, all of the athletes with their foundations that are doing great work, a lot of the events. Golf is one of the top events. We were just at the PGA show, one of the top events in giving back, right? Every golf tournament has its charities that it supports, and love the fact that you've chosen to have that pricing for people that have served and give them the benefit of that. We really love that opportunity, and we appreciate you taking time to join us. I know I was just in Baltimore meeting with the Sports Commission there outside of Camden Yards and M&T Stadium, and looking to host some events there over the course of the next year. So Baltimore is a fantastic sports community. It really has always supported its teams really well in terms of the Ravens and the Orioles and everything else. So PXG now has a ball, so you've conquered that. What's the next frontier for PXG?
Well, the next frontier is just to keep doing what we do and do it really well. It's just to keep executing and to keep getting better and better and better. That's it. And, while that sounds like, well, he's really not saying anything, actually, I'm saying a lot, because as excellent as our clubs are, to make them better, that's a pretty big job. And, sometimes my engineers will say, I don't know how we're ever going to make this better. And I tell them, the moment you say you can't, you're right. So we never accept that. And somehow we always make it better. And when the boys ask me, what do you want us to improve? I want to answer everything.
That sounds to me like the message of the day for the Super Bowl. That sounds like the message of the day, doesn't it? Improve everything all the time.
Exactly.
That's a great message, Bob.
Well, because the details matter.
That's right. I love it. I think that's where we need to end this, because you said it all right there. Great product, fantastic price from an amazing man. Doing big work. High five for that. Big work.
All right.
Hey, folks, my name is Kayla Brad. I'm here with Roy Kessel and Bob Parsons, reminding you all to live generously. Thank you so much, Bob.
All right.
Appreciate
Thank you, Kayla.